Good day. So, as an aromatherapy student, I really wanted to start sharing with you the different oils that I use in my products and to help me in my studies. Um, I know as a student, they encourage me to use their essential oils, which I do for classwork, but however, I really enjoy Simply Earth, and so I use their products for everything that I do. Um, they hold the Simply Pure promise, which means you can find their reports on their website. They donate 13% of their profits to end human trafficking. Their labels are clear, to the point, talking about where it originates from, different aroma ingredients. They even give little helpful tips, um, whether it's safe, because as we're all learning, different essential oils shouldn't be used around pets or children. And so that's why I use Simply Earth. So today I'm talking about eucalyptus. It's a common oil that I use in a lot of my different products. Recently I've made it in my foot soak, and my most popular product, the shower melts. I use it in there along with peppermint and menthol crystals. And then, it's just, I don't know, I just really like the smell of it. It's clearing, it helps with congestion. It's considered a colorless or pale yellow liquid. It feels thin but slightly oily. The different therapeutic actions of it is analgesic, antibacterial, antifungal, antiseptic, antispasmodic, antiviral, decongestant. It's also considered useful as a deodorant, expectorant, definitely. Some recipes, it could call for the eucalyptus as an insecticide. It's definitely a stimulant. It's it it can really just help with open up your airway. You got to be mindful though if you're asthmatic, because it could aggravate it as well. And but I don't know, it's a favorite of mine, so I tend to add it to my baths and my showers. I haven't used it for any type of chest rub, but I really want to. I've used it in inhalers, in sprays, diffusers. I love to mix this with rosemary. Rosemary is another favorite of mine. If I'm diffusing it just for the benefits of rosemary, we'll cover that another day. I mostly just kind of want to focus on eucalyptus today and why I add it to some of my products. With the shower melts, I added to that just for that quick burst, easy to use decongestion, and combined with the peppermint and the menthol crystals, you can really feel your sinuses, your chest just opening up. And like for myself, I actually kind of feel a little bit more alert, and kind of awake. I'm more of an evening shower person, so I don't like to use it in the evenings, for that reason. However, there's been a couple times during the middle of the day, if I'm not feeling good, I could pop one of these in the corner of my shower, and they dissolve pretty quick, usually within 5-10 minutes, which I think is good enough. I don't think you want to totally saturate your senses with it. And you just kind of want a little burst, 5 to 10 minutes of aroma, just to get the therapeutic benefits. That's all you need. Some of the other properties of eucalyptus is it's considered an antifungal. It tends to inhibit the growth of some of the fungal species. It's also definitely, as I've mentioned, good as a decongestant, and as an expectorant. You can make an ointment or compress and use it on your chest. I have not done that yet, but I can really see it When you use it as in a diffuser, it's been known to help with reducing fevers. Uh, the other things, I'm trying to think of everything that I use it in. I wanted to kind of keep these videos short and to the point, which is something I have to work at. I'm not very good at saying what I want to say quickly. Let's see if I can hold my phone and open this container without dropping it. My apologies. Let's see, there we go. I wanted to kind of show the inside of this new foot scope I made. The primary ingredients is sage and rosemary. However, in the blend, the essential oil blend, I did use the eucalyptus. I also use balsam, fir, cinnamon, and tea tree. But so you can kind of smell the eucalyptus has a back note behind the sage and the rosemary. The rosemary smell is actually coming from the fresh rosemary that I added, and by fresh I mean dried rosemary. So that's where the rosemary smell is coming from. Primarily, the oils that I used is the sage essential oil, eucalyptus, and balsam fir. The combination of those three is just a real nice earthy green smell. Just for the heck of it, here's the sage, and it's you see right there, you can see they consider it an earthy and floral, and there's something about sage that I really enjoy. The balsam fir is another really good one. See, it's more pine-like or balsamic. It's made from the needles, and I find that it's I don't know, it's definitely got a woodier note than, say, the sage. And then of course the eucalyptus, as we've talked, it's herbaceous and clean, and my husband would call it more medicine-y. It's the common thing I hear from him. And so I got those, and then the last item that I added in there is the cinnamon, and warm and spicy. Oh, and the tea tree. A lot of times with my products, I will add a drop or two of the tea tree for the whole batch, just for its antibacterial and antifungal properties, especially if it's dealing with, for example, this product is the foot soak. It's a good preventative, it's a good treatment, and so I really enjoy it. Truthfully, I'm not terribly crazy of the smell, but I really respect and appreciate the therapeutic values of it, and so I tend to add it in those kind of products for it. This is really, I recommend a table to 2 tablespoons of this in a foot soak container, whatever you use to soak your feet, and at least 10 minutes. Warm water, let it do its magic. The sage, I'm going to actually cover that in another video, as well as the balsamic and the cinnamon and the tea tree. Today, like I said, it's a focus on eucalyptus. I just wanted to show how I use it in this product. The shower steamer here, my Sinus Clear, the eucalyptus is the main oil in this one, along with the peppermint and the menthol crystals, and again, I will talk more about these oils as each day goes on. I'm going to try to do a 10-15 minute video just talking about the different products that I make and the different oils that I use in the products. And I definitely encourage and welcome any questions, feedback for sure. My products are really just to help you practice self-care, and I want to make a product that helps you. So thank you for watching my video on eucalyptus.